I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Azella wrong.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning, and you'll notice that I'm here solo in the studio today. That's because my esteemed co-host, Alexis Morgan, is across the globe, in Japan, which is also where we're tipping off this week's episode. Here's Alexis.
Hello, everyone, and yes, I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, where the Wizards and Warriors are playing preseason games right here at Saitama.
With every new NBA season, Graham, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Oubre. Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Red hot, can't get it to go. Oubre against Butler. Outside Oubre. Rozier outside from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight, and he lets it fly.
Pass to Red Hot. The 3 ball. Washington grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Here's Rozier. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball passes to Oubre. Here's Ball. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Washington finds Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Red Hot to halt the run. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand.
First team foul.
Washington passes to Rozier.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
The Hornets with a lead. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
PA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Red Hot in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. You credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Now here's Oubre. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Oubre. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Rozier. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Rozier's got 12.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
Here's Red Hot. Takes a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Rozier against Hero. And there's the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball passes to Plumlee. Outside Oubre. All alone. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists tonight. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Red Hot. Fires for 3. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls. Give him 8 points now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Red Hot. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Ball outside. Pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. And it's Ball with the 3. Ball's got 11 points.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Red Hot. Offensive board. The shot's good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Rozier outside. Pass to Oubre. And here's Ball. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star, plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Rozier outside. Butler against Oubre. Pass the ball. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
Charlotte trailing. Outside Oubre. Back to ball. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Oubre. Rozier against Hero. Hayward outside. Here's Ball. Count that bucket. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Shots good by Red Hot. And the Heat lead by 5.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Rozier. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Lets the three fly, and the Hornets another 3.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Washington's checked in for Plumlee.
P.J. Washington.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. Red Hot. Offensive rebound. Heat. And here's Hero. Hounded by Rozier. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Here's Red Hot. Again, the Heat misses. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Now here's Ball.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Tons of... A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a...
With a score, your Miami Heat, 67. The visiting team, 70. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Outside Oubre. Washington outside. Up top, Oubre. Rebound by the Heat. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the floor for Charlotte. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Oubre in at small forward. Ball passes to Oubre. Ball outside. Up top, Rozier. Pulls up. Plumlee tips it back in. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Pass to Red Hot. Back to Lowry. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the paint. Up again.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass the ball. Rozier with it. Lowry with a steal. Martin outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. P.J. Washington picks one up. No good on the free throw.
Now at the line, Caleb Martin.
He hits the second from the line. The Hornets with a lead. Outside Oubre. Back to ball. Rozier, right side. 4 on the clock. Denied by Adebayo. Here's Red Hot. Second chance effort. And the layup by Butler. Butler's got 12.
You know, Butler has a tough-mindedness to him. He's persistent. He's aggressive. Doesn't give up on plays. And I think plays with great energy and activity.
Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
Lowry against ball. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Red Hot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Washington. He's guarded by Martin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
P.J. Washington, 2.
No good on the second free throw. Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And again, it's Miami converting.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time for What's Wrong. Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud.
And here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Washington's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lowry finds Martin. Butler up top. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Oubre. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything, and that includes points from the mid-range.
Outside Oubre. Back to ball. Outside Oubre. Washington inside. He's guarded by Martin. And it's Washington missing. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Butler's leadership the last few years has really been admirable. I mean, the guy simply wants to win, and he's willing to pay the price to do so.
Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Over to the left wing, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Oubre. Back to Rozier. Hayward, right side. And here's Rozier. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And he lobs it up. And they recover it. Here's red hot. Lowry outside. To the left side wing. Here's red hot. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 8 assists in the game.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his condition.
Heat Youth Dance Team.
Tyler Heroes checked in for Lowry.
Youth dancers, everybody.
Ball finds Oubre. Back to ball, to the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
The Hornets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. That's going to send Caleb Martin to the line. That one on Hayward. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Adebayo. The shot misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Here's the floater. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Pass to Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Wide open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Hero against Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Hero. Here's Butler. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the ball close to the rack.
Edmonds checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Martin. And a change for the Hornets. McDaniels is checked in for Plumlee. The Hornets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Shots good by Red Hot.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball passes to Oubre. Now here's McDaniels. Martin inside. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. A deep 3 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Hero against Martin. Over to the wing. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Hero against Martin. Clock at 6. Outside Oubre. And Hero grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball passes to Oubre. Back to Ball. Pass to Martin. Now Ball. Shot from the wing. The shot won't fall.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rondo's checked in.
Hayward, 5th personal foul. Team is independent.
Charlotte's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. To stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Rondo. He's got 5 now.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Here's Butler. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the 3. And no good. And the Hornets going the other way now. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Hayward with it. Now McDaniels. Now Martin. He's guarded by Hero. The fadeaway. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Oladipo. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length, outstanding to draw these fouls.
That one missed it.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Washington with the ball. Ball outside. Charlotte again missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
We've got Kyle Lowry. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Max Strus, and it's red hot in its shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oubre passes to Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Red Hot. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Give him 39.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Outside Oubre. Ball against Lowry. Rozier. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now at the line.
Razor-sharp focus there from Rozier. Earned him that trip to the line.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ball's got 29.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Shots good by Red Hot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Back to Ball. Rozier, a good look. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Assist goes to...
Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Back to Lowry. Here's Red Hot. And it's all from three-point range. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Lowry against Ball. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Butler's checked in for Strus.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Ball. Here's Plumlee. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And he's going for the oop here.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
Butler finds Martin. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oubre against Butler. Now Oubre. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Foul on Martin. And he knocks down the first one.
Number 4. Now at the line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Here's Adebayo. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Adebayo against Plumlee. Over Adebayo. Plumlee, no good.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
To the inside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Three-pointer Rozier. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Red Hot. He shoots again. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Ball finds Washington. Rozier outside. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Rozier's got 32 points.
Boy, that confidence really obvious on Rozier's jumper. Knocking it down, and you can see his team didn't doubt it either.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half the city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean, it's the best of both worlds.
But isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Right. Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh,
Treat
golden
others
rule,
as you would like to be treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does that sound good?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must
in
not
my
believe in his
professional
talent very well. If you
opinion,
wanted to beg,
if you want
borrow,
to
and steal
control
to
as
stay on
many
the
variables
team.
as possible, MP, you want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to, you'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
Okay. Now, I just want to play this thing straight through. No press, just basketball.
Okay, MP, are you sure?
This is going to make things much more difficult for you. You understand that, right?
Maybe, but I never shy away from no challenge.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Thank you. Well, that being the case, this is what you're going to have to do to make this a viable option.
Told you this wasn't going to be easy. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Like, you want to make your case on the court? It's going to have to be so crystal clear that any random fan on social media can see it.
You're right. Hey, this is what I wanted, man. I'm ready.
This is all going to leak eventually. So the only thing that we can do is try to get ahead of it, all right?
Okay.
Hit those goals, then talk about them, all right? You need to be your biggest advocate right now.
And I'm talking press conferences, scrums, every opportunity you get, you need to be talking up your accomplishments.
Strong, confident.
Yeah, you can deliver the message however you want, but you need to deliver it. You are the one that can bring this team to the promised land. If not this season, then sometime real soon.
No, not real soon. We need now. All right, you need to be a championship caliber centerpiece in order for this to
Hey,
work.
that's easy, man, because I already am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the confidence we need.
Come on, man. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Look, you want to win this war on the court, then go win it. Ain't nothing left to do now but go ball. My man.